Here's everything I ate in a day and did on the largest cruise ship in the world. We're on Royal Caribbean Star of the Seas, and I think this is my favorite food day yet. We were on the boat the entire day and had so many fun activities, but our main event was eating. We basically just ate all day long. For breakfast, we went down to the buffet, the Windjammer. I got myself a cappuccino, 2 waffles, some ham, and then an omelet. I love their made-to-order omelets because they're fresh and you get to pick everything that goes inside. Oh yeah, because I'm a healthy queen, I also had a yogurt parfait. Please don't freak out, but I then went and made myself a little Red Bull float. I know I just had caffeine and I ended up having more caffeine, but it's okay. I survived. I got a thing of vanilla ice cream and then mixed in a Red Bull. We spent the early part of the afternoon at the splash pad with Maggie, and I got myself a little chocolate ice cream as we were hanging out. They also have this cute little bar in that area that has these little pouches. It kind of reminds me of a Capri Sun. These are meant for kids. There's no alcohol inside, but they do put little shark gummies. They were included in our drink pass, so we got 2. The blue was like a blue raspberry and the pink was a dragon fruit. I didn't think I would like the pink one, but it ended up being my favorite. It was a little bit sweeter. Taking out those gummy sharks though was a little bit hard. I had to go fishing. No pun intended. We eventually left the little kid area and I went and got myself some loaded nacho fries. I got some tater tots at one place and then added french fries from another place and then went to a third eatery to get all the toppings. I got some steak, cheese. Guac is not extra, so I loaded up the guac. I needed a lot of fuel because I was going on a little scary adventure after this. I posted about it, but this is Crown's Edge, where you walk off the side of the boat and then they essentially drop you and you slide around. I was terrified, but it was so much fun that they let me go a second time. This did cost extra though, but I had so much fun. Next was the Love and Marriage game show. This was so funny. I almost peed my pants. They brought different couples up to the stage and then they had them answer these questions on a clipboard and then read out the answers to see if they would match. But like some of the questions were a little bit mature in the absolute funniest way. After that, we stopped at the spa and I got myself a little smoothie. Was I hungry? No. Was I craving a smoothie? Honestly, not, but I wanted to get the most out of my drink package and I had not had their smoothie yet. It was formal night, so we got ready. I blow dried my hair a little bit after a shower and we headed over to the main dining room. I was so excited because lobster tail was on the menu and this was not a day where it was extra. I started with this melon avocado salad. Honestly, not my jam. The lobster tail though was definitely my jam. I scarfed this lobster tail down and my sister also got a lobster tail, but she didn't finish hers, so I got to have her, so I ended up having like 1.5 lobsters. For dessert, I picked 2. One was a baked Alaska and the second was this chocolate cake. It was kind of like a lava cake. Honestly, it gave me Chili's vibes, and that is a huge compliment because I love the Chili's lava cake. I actually don't even think that this came with ice cream. I think my server just brought me ice cream because she was so nice and she thought it would go well with it. They also came around with these other little desserts and I picked a little raspberry truffle. While hanging out waiting for our next event, we went to this little bar and we had heard that they had this specialty cocktail. It had a bubble on top of it. I thought it was so cool, so we got one of those. Then we did some dueling pianos. Before this big show, it was a water acrobatic show. I saw a similar show on their other ship before, Utopia of the Seas, and it was my favorite part, and this time it did not disappoint. It is so stinking cool, and it just happened to be next to the crepe place, so afterwards I got myself a crepe. If you haven't noticed yet, this is my absolute favorite part of the boat, and this time I got Nutella, strawberry, and banana.